Hey Kevin, what are you doing?
Well, I'm playing with some 16 gauge aluminum, and what I wanted to talk to you guys about is foot pedals. So I'm sure all of you longtime foot pedal users are already getting on your keyboard, getting ready to send me an email on this one. But what I wanted to point out to you guys, especially the new guys, the new users, the foot pedal, it's great, especially for that low amperage start right there off the bat. You know, it gives you plenty of low amperage control. But what happens if you're not sitting at a bench? What happens if you got to stand up somewhere? You know, put that foot pedal in between your knees and try to squeeze it that way, you know, under your arm or something? Nah, you can set the machine up, let the machine do it for you instead. So a couple of the adjustments that I found that really help me with what I'm doing, you know, whether I'm at this welding table here, I'm over at my lift table, or I'm working on some big tall sculpture or something, is your starting amps and your upslope. So this is the control panel on my Everlast PowerTIG 255 EXT, and the two functions I'm talking about are right over here at the beginning of the menu: your starting amps and your upslope. Now let me just scroll over to it real quick. And you can see my starting amps are at 5 amps, and my upslope is set at 5 seconds. And what that is going to give me is a very, very low start, and then a very long, gradual kind of build up. I think my welding amps was set at 80 amps, which is about what I want for this 16 gauge aluminum. So let me put my helmet on, we'll get your dark glasses on, and maybe you can see what's going on over here. So let me see if you can see this. So just a little press. So let's try it over here now. You see, it's taken forever to finally come up. There we are finally. So could you guys tell the difference between those two? That first weld, it was set at 5 seconds worth of upslope. The second weld, I had it set at 15 seconds. So really, both of them started at 5 amps. But one just jumped right in, the other one real slow climb. So if you're using your foot pedal just because you want that really low starting amperage, and you want to be able to creep up on something, you've got it in the machine also. Your starting amps and your upslope, you can kind of recreate what you do with your foot pedal. The only thing you can't do once you're running over on the machine is adjust your amperage on the fly. That's where the foot pedal is great, but once you figure out your settings, once you know what thickness you're working with, I find it just as easy, really. In like 90% of the time that I'm working, I find it just as easy just to use the settings on the machine. Play with your dials, figure it all out, you're good to go. And give your ankle a break. So I hope that points you in the right direction. I'm going to point you in another direction though. That subscribe button, give that a click for me. Don't forget to click on an ad if you can. Appreciate the income. And I'm going to go back to work, and you guys are going to have a great day. See you. So instead of having to use your foot pedal, you can always just go to your machine and adjust your knobs.
Oh baby, can you adjust my knobs?